Well, howdy do, buckaroos. I'm recording this on Father's Day, and I mentioned in the other video that we had visitors today. My daughter came by with her kids, my grandson Ben, you've all heard me talk about it, and then we just had a very new granddaughter, Allison Faye, so we're excited about that. But my wife just went to take them back home, so I thought I'd come out here and do a couple videos and talk about it with y'all. This is Risky Whiskey. I actually got this for Christmas, I don't know, a while back, a couple years ago, let's just say. I did one batch of it. I let age for 5 months, and it was okay. I should have let it age more, to be honest with you. But being a small batch, I thought it would age a little quicker. But I did know the quality of the whiskey they gave me to start with. The second time, I bottled it on my birthday, and opened it on my birthday, and bottled it on my birthday. This year, so it aged a complete year, but I used some 100 proof Crown Valley malt whiskey, and then I didn't dilute it. I just bottled it at 100 proof because that's where the whiskey was. I assume it doesn't lose anyhow, I don't know, but anyway, that's kind of the color. So being the second use through that particular, those oak chips, I was surprised I still got that much color out of it. That's very dark. It's still bourbon-esque, as it were. And I poured some a couple different ways here. Here I've got 1.5 ounces that I served on the rocks. And people comment every time I do this, why you had the big chunk of ice in there, man? I do that because if I were to throw ice cubes in, they melt quickly. What I do is I freeze about 1 ounce of water in there, and I get slower meltage. It's not as good as having that, you know, that whiskey globe, the ice ball. I wish I had one. I do not. But it is better than putting ice cubes in because ice cubes will melt quickly. This doesn't melt as fast. So I wanted to do some cold, but I also poured some in my snifter neat here. I did a video for this on my birthday, and I remember really liking it. But I had well, no, I didn't drink it as a shot, but I poured 1 ounce and drank it neat the other day, and I was noticing notes in there I didn't notice the first time. So let me see if I notice them again. I remember it being very silky smooth, and oh wow, excuse me, I picked up some sugars that I hadn't picked up before. And on the nose is very nice, especially when I pour it in a snifter. I get a lot of vanilla, there's certainly some toffee. Oh yeah, I'm almost getting some dark fruit, like plum-like notes in it, which is not necessarily unusual because whiskeys can impart fruit flavors, but I wasn't expecting it from, what I started with. And I'm drinking it with some Thirsty Dog Siberia United. It just did a video. So work with me, people. This beer is freaking fantastic. I gotta tell you. It's a 10.9% Imperial Stout, 58 IBUs, aged on bourbon barrels. It is beyond yummy. I mean, it is dessert in a bottle, man. I could float some ice cream in there. It'd be beautiful. It's gorgeous. Mr. Mark Pyle, you're the man. You're the man. So anyway, now I'm going to irritate folks because I'm drinking this on the rocks here. And it actually does feel different when you get it cold. It just does. You're going to get things. You may miss some things that are in there neat when you get it cold. You're going to lose some flavors, but you also pick up some. I've noticed when I got this very cold right now, I'm getting more sugars than I am in the neat version. I'm getting much more sugars. I'm not getting those dark fruit notes that I was getting neat, though. But I'm getting some sugars, almost like a I was gonna say molasses, but not quite. It's more like raw sugar, notes. Not a processed, white sugar, but it feels like a raw sugar. It doesn't quite feel like brown sugar, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm also getting some different aromas here now. What the hell? But it just goes to show that when you serve something different ways, you're going to get different flavors out of it. So, yeah, I do love to drink whiskey neat, but we shouldn't bag on people for drinking on the rocks. I think we can still pick on them for mixing with soda, because that's just wrong on so many levels. Cut into action. So, there's my risky whiskey 2 ways. Thank y'all.